Hi, my name is Leah Eveleigh, and I'm a student of Scoffier. The last video I have shared with you one of my favorite dish that I have learned from my foundations, which is glazed carrots or carrots alla vici. Today I'm sharing with you one of my personal favorites, which is a Filipino dish, and it's called lumpia. And it's lumpia, and it is Filipino egg rolls. What I have here, I have a ground pork, a pound of ground pork, 1 pound of ground beef. Also, I have put in a food processor. I have about 8 stalks of celeries and about maybe a pound of carrots, and I have 2 onions and also whole garlic cloves, and I also have 1 bunch of green onions, and I also have 4 eggs on here. As I just put it all in a bowl, and I have here just salt and pepper. Basically, I will incorporate them as I am mixing the lumpia mixture, meat mixture. And also, I wanted to talk about the wrapper, the egg roll wrapper that I use is spring roll wrappers. It's very thin, just like this one here. And I love to use this because it's thin enough that I actually, the products, when it's cooked, it's crispier and it's, you know, just light brown. So I like using this thin, it's like a pastry wrapper. And also I have here is a mixture of flour and sugar. I just combine them to make a paste mixture, and this is to seal the ends of the lumpia wrapper. And so as I am wearing gloves, basically because I prefer to mix this by hands. It is the best way, so I can incorporate all of the flavors on here. And also it is cold, so that's how I prefer to have gloves. And as you notice here, I am not putting all the salt or pepper right away. I'd like to add to them as I'm mixing the meat. So I will just basically sprinkle a little bit at a time, maybe a teaspoon at a time, and then incorporate that very well. And again, I'll just sprinkle. The reason is I'm not putting all the salt or pepper all at the same time, because it can create a lump, or basically you might have a portion of your egg roll that are salty or a lot of black pepper. So we don't want that, and we just want to be able to really incorporate the seasoning in a meat mixture. So as you are, see, this will go fast. I have done this so many times, and this is something that I have guests coming over, and I will just mix up some of this mixture, and maybe I need a little bit more salt, a little bit more pepper. So I'm putting maybe about less than 1/4 cup of salt on here, and maybe just 2 teaspoons of pepper. So this is the mixture that I'm wanting to achieve, which is already, it's all incorporated. It's ready to go. And usually I would put this on the cooler in the refrigerator for 1 hour, because as I'm mixing that, it's kind of soft. So I want to be able to have this more chilled in a cooler for about 1 hour, and then I will roll them in a egg roll wrapper. So that's what I will do for now. I will set this aside, and then at the same time I will be peeling some of the egg roll wrappers to separate them, and then I will roll the lumpia. And so what I usually do is put this like a triangle, one end towards you, and I use butter knife because I can just really scoop from here and spread it here just like that. And I use the knife as well as to control how much I need. So basically just like that. I am rolling with folding the left side and the right side as well. And at this point I will use the paste mixture. I'll just paste the end of it, and that will seal, pretty much rolling that all the way through until it's all sealed in. And this is what you have right here. And I have made so many, a few thousand roll lumpia when I was doing festival. So this is for me, you just need practice. First time I have done it, of course it was not perfect. And so I have done probably about a few thousand of this already in past years. First year I have done in a festival, I have made about over 7,000 lumpia overall. I had help though, however, it is still a lot. So I can, I somehow master this, and I can roll about more than 200 lumpia in 1 hour. And so that's something that I am comfortable with. And this is so delicious in any party. Actually, this is always a hit with the egg roll appetizers. And as you see, something that I wanted to share with you basically in rolling lumpia, it's very important is to really as soon as you fold one end, to have your hands kind of squeeze that to make it tight for the wrapper, so it will not be loose once you fry them, because it will open up the meat. The wrapper will open up and the meat will come out. So you want to be able to really seal them tightly on the edge, and then that's it. And one thing also that I just wanted to mention, that you don't want to have, you want to, in a way, you want it to be no more thicker than tablespoon that you put in here, because if you have a thick meat, rolled meat, sometimes the outside of the lumpia is brown, however the inside may be raw. So just make sure that you have just basically a very thin egg rolls. And from here I'll show you how to fry the lumpia. Actually what I have here is a commercial deep fryer. It is set on 350 degrees, and I'm going to fry this until golden brown. However, at home you can use a deep pot, and you can fill them. You can fill them with cooking oil of your choice, either vegetable oil or canola oil. And you can put about less than half of the cooking oil on the pot, basically, and until it's heated up to 350 temperature. When it is frozen, that you just got them out from the freezer, and then you are cooking or deep frying them, just make sure to cook it a little bit longer than if you just have them, the lumpia rolled fresh, because it is frozen. So you want to make sure that the interior, the inside of the lumpia, the meat is thoroughly cooked. Yes, I think we have achieved the right color here, just light brown and crisp. And this is finished, and this is cooked. Now I will show you how to plate them. See here, it really looks wonderful, and it smells good as well. It's perfect golden brown. And what I would like to do is how I plate this usually is I cut them like in slanted like this, and as you see, you can see all these wonderful colors of carrots and green onions and celery, and I just would like to plate that somehow. This is just in every event that I do or any party, this is always a hit. So a lot of my friends, they just want to come over any gatherings because they know I will be making some lumpia. So, and I don't blame them because it is absolutely delicious. So this is one way that you can present the lumpia. And what I have here is a sweet chili sauce, and you can actually purchase them from the Oriental stores as well. And this is so addictive, and it is so good. Once you pick up one, and I can guarantee you'll come back again to get a second one, and so forth. So there I have that. And also other ways for me is I will cut a couple of them. And with the sauce, you just kind of, bleed them out a little bit in each one. And there you have it. This is the Filipino egg rolls, my lumpia. So they used to call me the lumpia lady. So and this is the best. And until next time, please try my recipe because it is absolutely delicious. This is the first time that I'm sharing this in a public, so go for it.